With 25 attacks in the last decade, North Carolina is the 5th most dangerous shark state in the U.S. North Carolina is no stranger to sharks, including spinners, sandbars, blacktips, sand tigers, and many others. Some are more likely to attack humans than others. Donnie Griggs was headed for a day of fishing on Cape Lookout National Seashore when something unusual caught his attention.
We saw a whole bunch of birds and drove up to where the birds were and just saw all these sharks in the water. And so we got out and I started videotaping it, and the more we watched it, the more amazing it was.
They're just feeding, man.
With his cell phone, Donnie captures this footage of something rarely seen: a shark feeding frenzy.
I mean, it felt like there was at least 100 sharks in the water. I've never seen anything like this in my whole life.
It turns out the sharks Donnie was filming were spinner sharks, a fast-swimming, migratory species responsible for 16 attacks on humans over just a 7-year period.
Those sharks are actively feeding. They are keyed in on attacking something that's kind of small. You don't want them mistaking your foot for one of their fish that they're actually there after.
And we just all stood around, blown away that we had a chance to watch that happen.
Spinner sharks move closer to shore during the spring and summer months. They hunt ferociously, targeting schools of fish, often spinning and leaping out of the water in pursuit of prey. Finely serrated teeth are designed for grasping, not cutting. This may explain why most encounters with humans result in puncture wounds and are rarely fatal.
Where a surfer might think an area is sharky just because they're seeing more sharks in that area, what I'm looking at is what brings the sharks into that area, especially large active species like our local spinner sharks.
Spinner sharks are often seen on Wrightsville Beach, a popular spot for surfers.
I remember that day specifically because I heard a friend say that they had seen several sharks out that day, but I remember thinking, I'm gonna catch a good last wave.
Alone, his feet hanging in the water like bait, Patrick suddenly feels a sharp pain.
It was almost a startle, something just grabbed my foot, but I guess it had let its grip on me go just enough for me to get my foot out, and I didn't stick around for it to come back.
Once it bit his foot, realized it didn't taste like a fish, probably a little bony, realized it was connected to something that was probably much larger than the shark itself. The shark let go and swam off.
At this point, the damage to Patrick's leg had already been done.